Okay, welcome everyone to a special edition of DS9 Dominion Wars. I just want to show something. This is my stream from uh the last stream I did about this for this game. Um and I want to show you something very very strange about this game, and then we'll play a little bit of the game and I'll show you like live. But I have only this recording footage of it. I cannot replicate what happens here. So, at the end of this playthrough, this is mission 4. Then we finish mission 4. And then this was mission 5. I'm gonna play a little bit just to show you this. So I saved the game. Okay, note that I saved the game here. And look at how the map is. We're gonna reload that save in a couple of minutes. I feel late. Can you see my cursor? Yes. Okay.
Affirmative. Proceeding to.
So as you can see there, one ship was there before the others, but we all regroup. And I target this Keldon right there. Whatever. It's not important. All the Keldons are the same. You're gonna see they're all the fucking same. These are the stats of the Keldons on my game. Because apparently it can be different. And not because of the difficulty setting. I don't know anymore if the difficulty setting actually does something. I think it does. But it has nothing, whatever I said right here, it has nothing to do with this. This doesn't change with the difficulty setting, even though I was led to believe that because I restarted the game from the beginning on easy to prove that, and then I arrived here, and instead of having a bunch of bars that were all the way up to the end, whether it was weapon, shield, engine, all whatever, they were all like all maxed out all the way here, at least vis-a-vis crew. Okay, that's the playthrough I had like when I was playing at the beginning of the stream, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna restart. Boom, boom. I can even show you, but I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, so this is a Keldon. We attack the Keldon. These are the stats of the Keldon. As you can see, the hull is still very, very a long fucking bar, and these bars are the stats of the fucking thing. When you destroy it, it actually goes down, and when you damage it, when I mean, anyways, you'll see. All the bars were at the maximum last time, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna repeat myself here. Oh, actually, this might be the guy. Oh, also, on the internet, I have found a second playthrough of this game. There is not many playthrough of this game. A second playthrough in Asian. I don't know what language it was, but like the title was like Asian stuff. I don't know if it was Japanese, Korean, Chinese. I don't know. But the whole of that and others is always about here, I'd say. Maybe here. But definitely not more than half this fucking bar here. And that's for this mission, but the other missions also. Like, for some reason, my game is extremely difficult. And it's even more difficult because of what I'm going to show you in a minute.
Attack confirmed.
So, let's move up. So, we take this ship with the crew, blah, blah, blah. And I do save as capture. Not, no. Now I'm going to attack a second ship. If I have more, oh, I can go with...
Group 1 selected. Group...
So this is another Keldon. As you can see, the bars are like one's there, one's there, one's there, one's there. And the hull is still very high as transport, or almost as high as crew. So that was my last, that's when I decided to quit the game last time. And this was going very well because again, this is much more manageable than something else. Okay, so now we're gonna load exactly this save. The save we just saw on the video. Boom. As you can see, we have our ship that's a little farther than the others. We're all gonna regroup. Let's regroup here. Let's target this Keldon right there. With everybody selected. Group 1.
Group 1 set. Confirmed. Keldon detected.
Keldon. And what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on? Why? And this is the reaction I had this afternoon. Well, this afternoon, I had a more explosive reaction. So I'm like, okay. Maybe it's the save system that when you reload a game, it does that. Okay. Let's see. Let's reload the end of the mission before that, which was called Test 3. So this was the end of mission 4, 5.
Proceeding to coordinates.
Doesn't matter.
A Klingon fleet detected.
Klingon ships will arrive. They'll arrive like that. Yeah, they're arriving. Another bunch of ships will arrive. When these guys will arrive, the mission will end.
Morsha detected. Katinga detected. Burrell detected.
No, not continue playing. Whatever. Victory. Next mission. Lead setup. No. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Destination confirmed.
I don't know if it's gonna do it again, but this is me trying to prove that this game is completely broken. Also, this is a patched up version. I repatched the game again this afternoon. I went through all the fucking thing. Also, I backed up the original game. So this game that I'm playing right now is the game that I played. It's not like because of the patch that the bar changed or anything. No. I know what I'm doing. I completely backed up that. I patched up everything. I played the game. It was still broken. Nothing changed. Then I reverted back to the original folder, the original save and everything. And
Affirmative.
so now we restarted the entire mission from scratch. From that. Oh, now we only have this guy here. Well, it doesn't matter.
Destination confirmed.
It doesn't matter. We only have this guy here, but whatever. Worf is alone in space.
Selected.
But if
Confirmed.
everything goes well, or goes on well, or whatever, goes as it should be, but not really. If it goes as I experimented this afternoon, I'm gonna target this Keldon right there, and the bars are gonna be all filled up. So how even
Confirmed.
did 2 days ago
Destination
was I
confirmed.
able to do what you saw in the video? I don't know. I don't know. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. This afternoon I started back up the game to give it another chance to see if I could finish this mission.
Proceeding to
To see if I
coordinates.
would actually play this afternoon. And lo and behold, I load my game and all the bars are at the top and I'm still able to capture the guy. It's still
Confirmed.
not that hard. Like, maybe I could continue playing.
Group 1 attack set confirmed.
Look at that. Only weapon is there for some reason, but engine, shield, engine, and hull, the three most important bars. The three bars that, the bigger they are, the harder they're gonna be to get down, because you have to get down the shields, but sometimes hitting the engine is also very useful, but now the engine's bar is all that, so fuck that. And then you have to go through the hull, and if you don't destroy the shields, you're gonna go through a bit of the hull, maybe this, like half of this bar even, and then the shield's gonna recharge, and then oh, you'll get like at this point, this guy normally would be dead, and we could move on to the next, but now he's not dead, making this game on my computer for some fucking reason extremely difficult. I don't know what's the problem. So again, to reiterate, 2 videos on, so I am the problem, okay? 2 videos on YouTube have this game running, and when they go into the main menu, it says version 1.04. So they technically have the same version as me. But when they play their game, oh, by the way, I never see them save or reload. So maybe that's the trick. Maybe the game completely breaks as soon as you save or reload. Did I play in one? Maybe it was one playthrough from like mission 1 to mission 4 without reloading. I doubt it. I saved here and there, I know that. Did I reload? I think so. But if I didn't reload, maybe that's the trick to this game. You have to do it in one sitting. And if you do it in one sitting, it's actually kind of an easy game. That's the, like, what's the intended way? I don't know. Is my game broken? I don't know. The fact that I'm having a lot of trouble finishing each mission on medium difficulty. Now I put it on easy. It's actually, it feels easier, but also I understand the game better now. But like if we redo this mission, for example, I'm gonna show you. Like it's not that bad. I could push through, but I'm not gonna push through. I'm gonna put this video on YouTube, and please post in the comment if you know what the fuck's going on. Again, I'm gonna reiterate the whole thing. Okay, 2 people on YouTube have videos of the bars being at what looks like a normal values. Like one is there, one's there, one's there. It looks normal. It looks like the design of the ship. When I play now, my game is completely broken. All the bars are at like maximum except weapon, but even weapon is way higher than it should be. Probably at the maximum that it can be at. It's like all the bars are at max. But when I streamed it 2 days ago, I was able to get to mission 5 and have the bars in between maxed out and what I've seen on the internet. And what I've seen on the internet is essentially the same thing as I had in my last stream, except that hull and all the other missions too, by the way. My hull, the hull of all my enemy ships is always 3 to 4 times bigger than when I look up people play this on YouTube. Why? I don't know.
Group 1 set. Confirmed. Destination confirmed. Keldon detected. Attack confirmed.
But I think because we're on easy, it's kind of gonna be easy. So I can rebalance the janky brokenness of the difficulty. And also, I have, not only do I have the patches, because this game had patches 1.0 up to 1.04 and also 1.05. I think my game is updated to 1.05, so maybe that's the problem. There's also mission patches. Because back in the day, for some fucking reason, sometimes there was a patch for the game, but also a patch for the missions or the levels. Like one would patch, I don't know, like the health or a HUD or glitches in the game, stabilizing the game or whatever. And the mission patch or the level patch would fix brokenness in the level.
Attack confirmed.
So as you can see, it's not so bad. You just sit there and you just... And that's what people do on the internet. They just sit there, but again, the bars are more realistic. And they just shoot them until... so maybe I am playing the correct version. It's still extremely difficult and frustrating because I can't really use GameFAQs or YouTube because it seems that my version and theirs are not the same. So I can't really use it as a strategy guide or anything like that. So the game is very difficult. It's too bad. It's not the most amazing game. It probably would have broken my balls in other ways later. The missions are not obvious to like kind of know what to do in them. But if you can make it work, maybe you can enjoy this. If you can make it work and have these bars have actual, like, they're not all like, especially the hull and the engine. Well, you can tell me in the comments, please. And this guy is there. Let's attack him. It's this guy. So what we do is do the shield. And as soon as the shield is down, we stop attacking completely. Then we can do this. Do this. And it should be fine. Actually, I'm not sure it's this guy, because there's supposed to be a 1,200 men in there.
Keldon detected.
Maybe I killed some before I don't know.
Keldon captured.
So Keldon captured. If we check there in the cargo, no, it wasn't this one, so it's probably this one.
Group 1 selected. Attack confirmed. Attack confirmed. Group 1 set. Attack confirmed.
Okay, so this is the cargo of this, I think, that we're seeing there. So you can see. I have to put my cursor over it to see it. Come on.
Keldon selected. Akira selected. Keldon selected. Akira selected. Akira selected.
I'm not sure. Do we have this guy?
Group 1 selected. Attack confirmed.
Well, hold fire.
Akira
Take
selected.
backs. Ah, shit. The shields are back.
Group 1 selected. Attack confirmed.
Oh, they're still on audio file. Wow, no more shields. Oh.
Akira selected.
Like here I don't understand like why I need to redo this again. Ah, shit.
Group 1 attack selected. Confirmed. Akira selected. Proceeding attack to coordinates. Confirmed. Akira selected.
What's the tabarnak? Wow.
Group 1 selected. Confirmed. Akira selected.
I'm probably gonna lose Wharf here.
Proceeding to coordinates. Group 1 selected. Destination confirmed.
Anyway, that's how you capture it. Or you can go into crew. And you can try to beam him over, I think. But it's just easier to capture the ship. Actually, according to game facts, capturing ships is like the best way to win the game, and I understand that.
Group 1 selected.
Definitely, that looks like the best. Also, when you select them like that,
selected.
the view changes to something more manageable, like as a fleet.
Selected. Akira
Anyway,
selected.
if we go here, we'll
Keldon
see that
selected.
we do have Mr. Riker in Tau, and all our ships are actually alive, and I could continue this mission. But again, I feel this game is broken, and
selected. Affirmative.
something else is gonna happen. You know, I'm done. I'm gonna probably, I say probably, I want to come back to this game. Is it gonna be in 5 years? Is it gonna be in a year? Is it gonna be in 10 years? I don't know. Kind of like Klingon Academy. Those two games I'd like to come back to, and maybe someday it'll be like on a proper computer of the time, putting all my chances on my side and play it back like it was back in the day, but it still wouldn't play as well as this. Like, to be honest, like these games, even though they're jank as fuck, once they work, well, this game sometimes when you load the game, it just crashes like that. But like when they work, whether it's the DOSBox or DG Voodoo or whatever, or just natively a GOG version or whatever, they do work better than how they were back in the day, okay? They definitely work better. But sometimes they don't. Sometimes there's that 1 out of maybe 10 chance or lower that peculiar game that either just doesn't really work like it used to, or it works but not like it used to. Like it seems to be working like intended, but it's not. A game that will be, two games that I'll be playing soon, MDK and Interstate 76. So Interstate 76 is a game that you can boot up the GOG version and it works. But it's not working as it intended. It's definitely not working as it was back then. And I remember playing that demo of that game back then on my computer, and it just ran like fucking shit. Like it did not run well. but probably wasn't really patched. It was a demo. But to say it like that, like it's these old games are just they're crapshoot. Maybe your computer will run it well. Maybe this game, like I'm Windows 10. I'm still running on Windows 10. Maybe it would work better on Windows 11. Who fucking knows? I will have to jump eventually to a newer OS and even like reinstall Windows. I feel my computer's just not working well these days. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, late afternoon, well, between 5 and 8, StarCraft 2, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Septerra Core. That's tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, some StarCraft 2. Usually the Saturdays I don't really do the retro stream, so it's gonna be StarCraft 2. And then Sunday would be the continuation of this, but we're gonna play probably MDK. Is that what it's called? Yeah, MDK. It's MDK or Interstate 76, and if it's Interstate 76, I'm probably gonna play MDK afterwards or something like that. MDK is probably gonna be a one stream thing or something like that. It looks like a super short game. Interstate doesn't look like the longest game either. Um, I have a ton of short games. I didn't realize that the games that I had like prepared were so short, and now I feel like kind of short in time in terms of making these games work. So they work out of the box right now. MDK shouldn't really be a problem. Interstate, it works out of the box, but I'd like to make it work a little better. Maybe get it to run like 3D accelerated, something like that. Even though I kind of like the style of the software rendering because the cutscenes are also in that style. Anyways, like sometimes I don't play with the maximum graphics. I just feel that the game just looks better in that. Like when I play a game on stream, that's the best. That's the best look I think the game should have. Like kind of like this Dominion Wars. I did up not upscale, but just up the resolution of not the HUD, but the 3D elements. I think they were twice as high as the original, because I think this game had the max resolution or a set resolution of 800 by 600, I think. But don't quote me on that. Anyway, it was a pain in the ass to make it work. It was also a pain in the ass to stream. Um, it was quite the adventure. So I'm gonna put this video on YouTube. Please, if you have any answers, answer me in the comment. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Have a great night. Great morning. Great afternoon. See ya.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that.